Thank you so much for tuning back into Valley News Live. Taking a look at some of our low temperatures this morning. A lot of us in the North Dakota area, we're waking up on the cooler side with some single digits with 9 up in that Cavalier and Rolla area, but still warmer and near that freezing level near Detroit Lakes. But right now, we're still experiencing some warmer conditions. 33 here in Fargo, feels like 25, still with some visibility issues for most of us across the valley in the south. But up in Grand Forks, you're sitting at 30, feels like 21 with those winds out of the south at 10 miles an hour. And for those temperatures, like I said, a lot of us are still sitting on the warmer side. A few of us are already below freezing, especially as we get to the west, especially near the Devil's Lake Basin at 28 degrees in Devil's Lake, 25 in Jamestown, still with some slight wind chill temperatures. Feels like 11 up in Langdon, 15 in Hallock, 16 degrees in Oaks, but with some cloudy skies. Now, we've had cloudy skies all day, which allowed for that fog to continue to stay persistent throughout the afternoon as that sun continues to heat up and diminish all that fog. Now, this is a look at that visibility. Zero visibility, 0 miles in Fergus Falls, 3 in Detroit Lakes, just under a quarter or just under a mile of visibility in Modena. And as we head throughout the next couple hours for your first alert forecast, we're still going to have that fog being an issue for most of us. We're still going to see that cloud coverage, and throughout the next couple hours, we are having a chance for a few snow flurries and some mixed precip near that Baudette area. But overnight tonight, we're still going to see some breezier winds out of the northwest, just some slight 5 to 10 miles an hour. But then by tomorrow morning, temperatures are still going to stay in those mid to low 20s, but by around 7:30 we start to see some snow approach from the northwest. Now, this is just going to be some mixed precip for some areas throughout the day tomorrow, but by around lunchtime, most of that is going to turn into snow, causing some tricky travel for those folks to the north. But behind that snow, it's all associated with a low pressure system just to the north in Canada, still with some chances for some breezier winds behind, for some chances for some blowing snow. But that is going to be already pushed throughout the valley just by your afternoon and evening hours, still with some clear skies or clearer skies behind it by tomorrow night at around 9 p.m. Not expecting too much accumulation with this snowfall, but still some cooler temperatures for the north for your hometown forecast tomorrow. 36 down in Siston, and even for the next 7 days, some breezier winds are going to stay persistent until Monday. Some clearer skies on Tuesday and Wednesday. First day of winter for our winter solstice is going to be on Thursday, still with a slight warm up into those mid to upper 30s. And then next weekend, once again, another slight warm up for a chance to melt some of that snow on the ground. And even looking into next week, as we're getting a few steps closer to Christmas, we're still watching our eye for that first alert heads up for some possible mixed precipitation on Monday for some folks wanting us white Christmas. That is a possibility, but right now we're still just giving a heads up.
It's odd that it's on the calendar finally, but I'm excited about it. Thanks, Shelby. Still ahead on